Hi, my name is Sarah Wetherell. I am a social work student here at the College of Social Work at the University of Kentucky. I'm really happy you came to see me today. I want to let you know that there is a confidentiality code, so anything that you say here stays here, between you and I. It's definitely a safe zone to talk about whatever you need to. The only thing is we have a thing called the 3 hurts. So basically, if you're planning to hurt yourself, if you're hurting someone else, or if someone's hurting you, then I have to report it. But other than that, I don't have to, or everything stays between you and I. We don't have to worry about much there. So what brought you in today?
Well, I've just been struggling a lot with school and being able to keep up with all of my homework and my papers and stuff because, the expectations here at the University of Kentucky are incredibly high, and I have to work and I live on my own, and pay bills and still go to school full time.
Wow.
And it's just a lot to do, and right now I'm also volunteering, and it's
Right.
a lot to deal with. I just don't know how to handle it.
Okay, so you said you are living on your own right now and literally being a real adult in college, which I know can be incredibly hard.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
I get
good.
by. I just have no time.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. No time to be home. Is work strenuous? Is it taking up?
It is. There's also a lot of expectations there. I'm not even full time, and that's the other thing. I work 28 hours a week,
Wow.
and it's still, I need more time, but at the same time, that's literally barely making it with as terms of money goes, and I just don't know what I'm supposed to do because I have a good job, I get paid really good, I don't have to work a full-time job to make what I make for 28 hours a week, but it's just stressful, and I'm behind, and I need to. I just don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Time management skills. How do you feel you do with that?
I have a routine.
Mm-hmm. That's a start. That's a start.
But I have a routine. It's just there's not enough time for everything.
24 hours is not long enough.
It's not. Plus, I like to sleep too.
Right.
I'm not one of those people that are going to sacrifice their sleep for something so frivolous as what we do at the University of Kentucky. So.
When it comes to school, class load, I know it's kind of late in the semester, and there's not much, and it's getting towards finals, and there's not a whole lot
of time at
all.
And then they want us to write 3 papers.
Right, and they're all 10 pages long, I imagine. So, next semester, are you looking at a heavy course load?
Yeah, they want me to take 5 classes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, have you ever thought of, I know this kind of doesn't lighten up workload, but it might make time a little bit easier. Have you thought about online classes?
I don't know if they're going to be able to be online because it's all the
social work
core ones, and then the extra 5th one is for the child welfare program.
Oh, okay.
So it's this extra thing.
Okay.
It's I don't have to necessarily do 5 classes next semester. If I do 5 classes, it will be 3 classes in the spring, and then 2 classes or something because I want to do a study abroad thing in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be really wise to just knock out and do this 5 classes now because if I do it, it will make the next year a heck of a lot easier.
Okay. I can understand that.
I don't know. I've thought about possibly even cutting my hours down a little bit, even just 24 hours, and instead of working 7.5 hours 4 days a week, doing 6.5 hours 4 days a week, even that would help. It doesn't look like it does, but it really would. But I just don't know how it's going to affect, because, I eat really well. I like to. I don't know. I just have to
Whole Foods
do
instead
some
of
math,
Kroger.
I guess. But
Well, I mean, we can always set up a plan if you want to look into that,
it would be really helpful.
and we can go through and kind of set up a daily goal, or set up different, like, a schedule for how your day looks. I know it seems hectic right now, but the more time management, or the more we can start working on getting like maybe a set in place schedule, maybe, if it doesn't just kind of like maybe write it all out so it doesn't,
Exactly.
you can
And it's the time to do that too. Is my problem. I mean,
I can totally understand.
but here, during these sessions, I've managed to budget that in. So if we do it during those times,
I would be more than happy to maybe set up a time for that. I bet we can also maybe meet with like a financial advisor who can come in and maybe
be really helpful.
explain maybe keeping that healthy lifestyle and the better foods for you than ramen.
Like a nutritionist, maybe,
Yeah,
or
a
something.
nutritionist could definitely come back in too, because there's definitely plenty of ways to stay healthy while also living cheap.
Like rice.
Yeah.
Rice and chicken.
Exactly. Pretty much every meal I've ever cooked. So I'm really happy that you feel, or that you already have a grip on this.
A little bit, but like I said, it's just the time, and it's just, I guess, the stress of doing it, being by myself and all that. It's a lot. But
Right.
I guess it's just nice to have somebody to talk to about it.
Of course. Volunteering. How often do you do that?
Right now, 3 days a week,
Okay.
3 hours
Wow.
a day, because I'm behind.
Okay. Wow.
But I've still got, I don't know, I might need to do more of that. In the next semester, we have to do like 250.
Right. Yeah. Actually, I think that got lowered to 200.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Well,
So
that'll help.
I think that'll, and one of your classes next semester counts for like 24 hours of that. Your practicum class should.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. So not saying that that's like, oh, I get 24 hours off, because we still need to work.
Still.
There are definitely stress relievers. I think maybe you're just nervous of all that's happening right now, or like feel kind of overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed.
I can imagine. I can only imagine. Well, maybe bringing in that nutritionist, bringing in a financial advisor, and then
Yes.
coming in maybe next week or sometime whenever. I know that your schedule is busy, but if this time keeps working for you,
Yes, it does.
I'd be more than happy to. We can sit down, write a schedule out, maybe even plan for like summer and fall of next year. Cause
Yes, I need that.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
going to have to be planned in order to make this work. I mean, I can't do it sporadic, not like how I've been doing it.
right.
It's not
Well,
going to work.
so how much longer do you have in the semester? Do you have?
It's like 4 weeks.
Okay. So I know we haven't come up with an immediate like solution right now, but
It would just be nice to write, at least write it all out
Right.
and see it.
Right.
To from there to be able to work out something.
good. I'm glad you like can feel comfortable doing that. Is there anything really else today that you?
No, that's really it. Honestly, it's just the stress of all that. But now that we have a plan and of some things that we can work on, I feel a lot better about managing it and working through it.
I'm glad. All right. Well, I will see you this time next week.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Perfect. Of course. Thank you. Darn.